face. It's GameFocus.
Good evening. I am John Talkerson. Welcome to GameFocus. Tonight, the league's regular season nears its end, and this week we focus on a key battle in a competition-crushing calamity starring the Skaven Bay Ratneers and the Lizquisition Shadow Cabal. Despite the recent run of injuries, Skaven Bay has seen some great rats hunting, led by Ben Ratfleck and Rat Damon, who wanted to hand out some apple-sized bruises. But the Cabal came to game, though, and were led, as usual, by the greatest skink in league history, Paul LaRue. Let's go live to coverage of the pre-recorded reenactment of the pivotal play in the match. Titular. Some games go your way and some games go entirely against you. This week went down quite the rat hole. Ratneers 4, Cabal 0. And now, this week's team rankings.
This week's standings in the massive, excruciating brutality division are on hold because we're waiting on one more game to be played. But the playoffs are starting to shape up with only a handful of teams in the double digits or higher on wins. We're going to see real soon who makes it. In the meantime, now a word from our sponsor. In a world where the mean streets of Altdorf literally eat people alive, one man will showcase his talent on the pitch and rise to the heights of stardom, only to be brutally murdered in front of thousands of his biggest fans. Thankfully, life for him begins when it begins again. Helmut von Pitterstein is the Dead Man. Coming to Crystal Balls this month, only on the Narrow Scry Network.
In other news, now that the election has resulted in a re-election, Lancelot of the Golden Tower Allots threw a victory party for the ages, inviting all his closest friends and showing up with the entire Heimberg Ceilings cheerleading squad on his arms. When asked for comment, the ladies could only smile and wave as their evening gowns clearly constricted their ability to breathe. Graham Daventry was seen working this week in preparation for his last two games of the season, throwing footballs made of stone the length of the pitch into teacups he had set as targets. When asked why he was going to such extraordinary lengths, Daventry advised, "I don't want those tree men on my team thinking they are better than me after they threw a guy through a Yeti." And finally this week, Crypt Kicker star blitzer Jack Al signed a new contract with the Brondate Corp to be their main spokesmummy for the next decade. While no specific figure was addressed on the contract, it was apparently lucrative enough to build Jack an entirely new pyramid on prime coastal land in Lustria. Thanks again, dear viewers, for joining us on GameFocus, and remember, whatever you do, don't pet a burning dog.
This has been a presentation of Dungeon Raid Operations Media.